H3H3 Productions is now lying on his podcast, and now he is lying about Belle Delphine. All this on the new Whom. Play the intro. So what is up, welcome to Whom, my new show, and today we'll be just talking about H3H3 Productions and what he has done. So you probably know H3H3 Productions, well, H3H3 for short. He has started this podcast about 2 years ago, that's what he's active on. He doesn't really use his channel too much anymore due to it not making enough money. He would rather use his podcast because that's what gets the clicks nowadays, because it's just easy content. So we'll get more into that a bit later. But the new story today is that he has clickbait and lied about Belle Delphine. So if you don't know about Belle Delphine, she is a e-girl, elite thought. She's been quite popular about a few months ago, but now this hype around her sort of died out. So now, as H3H3 doesn't really have anything else important to talk about, he's now just gonna mention her. This is the title of his new podcast right here. That is 2 hours and 15 minutes long, and that is that, quote, Belle Delphine arrested by British authorities. So just in this title alone, H3H3 is saying that Belle Delphine is arrested by the British authorities. Now, it doesn't really give an explanation why in the title. That's sort of what the clickbait comes in, because, what has she been arrested for? Was it the gamer girl bathwater? Oh, we have to click and see. So, in this podcast, will H3H3 explain how she got arrested, or no, I'm just going to show you some clips of what he said, and I'll let you decide whether or not he's telling the truth or if he's lying.
No posts, silence for over 2 months, total silence. Instagram banned, gone. From Patreon, Snapchat, everywhere. And I'm really wondering what happened, because Dan had a theory that maybe she realized that she needs to move on. But I was like, no way, dude. I think it might have been a legal thing, because why would she just disappear? No comment anywhere. She became so big. It was
Howard
the buzz.
Stern was talking about it.
Everywhere. The late night guys, Howard Stern, it was the buzz everywhere. So all of a sudden the UK government's like, you're selling what? In the mail? Like the Royal Mail? You can't send used bathwater. That's my only guess is that there's some kind of legal issue.
Well, like I said, in the Patreon there's buzz that she's planning a comeback, so I guess we'll
closely.
find out.
A lot of controversy. Belle Delphine, we wish you well. We hope you're well. We miss you. And we can't wait for your triumphant return, hopefully. I mean, it's just a bleaker world without her.
So yeah, just in those clips, he's admitting that he doesn't know. He doesn't know what Belle Delphine is doing. He has no clue, just like the rest of us. While I've been editing this video, there's new information that has came out, which has confirmed that Belle Delphine has been arrested. So Belle Delphine, she has posted this mugshot on her Twitter, confirming that she has been arrested. Now, you might be thinking that, this whole time, H3H3 was telling the truth and that Belle Delphine has been arrested. Although, on the surface, it seems like he has been telling the truth due to the fact that, Belle Delphine technically has been arrested. But, keep in mind, H3H3 uploaded this podcast before she actually has been confirmed to be arrested. There was no proof prior of her being arrested before releasing the video. He was just coincidentally lucky that she has been arrested in the process. So, still confirms that H3H3 has been lying to his audience. Anyways, I apologize for the inconvenience. Back to the video.
That's my only guess.
But it's weird though, because in the title of his video, he says that she's arrested.
That's my only guess.
I don't know what this is. It seems like a blatant lie. Like, H3H3, dude, you're a multi-millionaire that gets ads. You have your own ad on this video, okay? I know you're probably getting less ads now because your content on the podcast is a bit... But dude, come on, dude, you really have to lie. You're a multi-millionaire, dude. You don't need those clickbait clicks. Not like it's going to get you any views anyway, considering that, why would anyone want to watch a podcast? It's bland. It's trash. Sorry, I'm getting a bit too savage with this. The reason why H3H Productions is currently lying in his videos, it's not even an exaggerated truth, it's a straight up lie in the title. The reason for this is the fact that his dying channel, well, is dying. It sucks. So now he has to resolve to clickbaiting in order to gain more viewers. Instead of making the podcast more interesting, that's what he's just doing instead. I think the main reason for why it's actually dwindling in viewers is because the idea of a YouTube podcast like H3 being introduced, I think that is something that was sort of a bit revolutionary, considering that he was seen as a pillar of truth. But now, ever since multiple scandals of him being exposed as a liar and hypocrite, it's not really working out in his favor anymore. So now, instead of being seen as a pillar of truth, which is sort of what he's been seen as years ago, he's now just been seen as a fishy, stingy YouTuber. With that in mind, a lot of his fans left, and he's not really gaining any more viewers anymore. This is the data. Let's analyze.
Hello, boys. We're going to analyze the H3 podcast's data. Starting off with monthly views, the H3 podcast peaked on September 2017 with over 12 million views. Its second highest peak happened on August 2019 with over 11 million views. Keep in mind, when he hit his peak he had just about 30 videos on the channel, while in August he had a much larger catalog, so viewers already had access to more content compared to before. After his month in August, his viewership dipped to 7,239,000. That is a 38% dip in viewership from just 1 month. We believe that the channel will continue to lose viewership over the following months, but at a slower rate. The subscriber growth of the H3 podcast is worse than its viewership growth. His monthly subscribers peaked on May 2017 with 218,000 subscribers. This was during the first couple of months when he started the podcast. His growth was steady until November 2018, when his viewership went negative. That month he had minus 8,725 monthly subscribers. This is the first and only time his monthly subscriber growth went negative. His monthly subscribers after that weren't negative but were still pretty low. His peak after November 2018 was on May 2019 with 45,194 subscribers. At his latest month on September 2019 he got 6,743 subscribers. This is his lowest month since he went negative. The month before he got 39,000 subscribers. This is an 83% reduction in subscribers within a month. This is huge. It's projected that his numbers will continue to be low and might go negative later on. In conclusion, this podcast is dying at a steady yet unnoticeable pace.
The podcast is dying, unfortunately. I know I keep saying it, but I didn't expect such a behemoth of a podcast to go out like this. I mean, it's not dead yet, but eventually it's gonna... And so more people are exposing H3H3 for this. Well, not just for being a liar and a hypocrite, but more like just having a boring podcast. Such as this video, for example. We'll give a clip into that.
This was the start. This is what caught my attention. This show is so dang boring. Okay? Anytime you're unhappy with Red Bar, before commenting, before getting mad, before canceling your Scars Club, if you're ever unhappy with Red Bar, take a break, take a breather, put on an H3H3, and let yourself watch the entire whopping 1 hour and 40-minute show. By 1 hour in, you're going, has this show been on for 6 hours? Because they seem so tired. By 1:44, they're going, hey, should we wrap it up?
And I think sooner or later, more people are going to get on this and notice that H3, the once pillar of truth, is now lying in his videos just for clout and views. So yeah, I hope for the best. I hope his podcast improves. It probably won't. Hopefully it does. We want the best, I guess. This is whom, after all. Okay, whom, your source of news and whatnot. The news show. So yeah, that is it. If there's anything else H3H3 does, I will make an update video on it. And yeah, peace.
She made it. She's nominated for a Pornhub award.
God bless her. I'm voting for her. I'll be there to accept on her behalf.
No.